Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tolos and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, my favorite nerds, we are going to be talking about an anime that a lot of people is talking about. And, you know, eventually I was going to talk about this anime. It's Record of Ragnarok. Now, I'm going to tell you my honest opinion about the show. Do I hate it? Do I like it? Do I think it sucked? Do I think it's a masterpiece? Well, guys, you just gotta watch the whole video and want to know my whole opinion. But anyways, guys, let's talk about Record of Ragnarok, shall we?
Kami.
Alright, so let's talk about Record of Ragnarok. And before I talk about all this Record of Ragnarok bullshit, my Jack the Ripper video has reached 3.2k views. Guys, that's getting insane. Thank you so much for liking that video. I'm glad it's really popular. I'm glad everyone likes it. It makes me really happy that you all love it. Let's talk about Record of Ragnarok. So, there's two sides of the anime of the crowd. So you have one side that really loves the anime, and you have the other side that really hates the anime. Most of them are manga readers, because they read the original manga like I did. And this anime is kind of like SAO when it came out. When SAO came out, half of the anime community hated it, and the other half of the anime community fucking loved it. That's what this anime kind of is like now. It's kind of like Sword Art Online, the 2021 version. So let's talk about the things I like about Record of Ragnarok. Because honest to truth, I really like this show. I like the anime. But put your torches down. Put your torches down, okay? When I made a video of I'm worried about the Record of Ragnarok anime, I was really worried. And honestly, it was a damn good show. It was entertaining. It was fun to watch. It did its job. Now, I can see why people did not like the show. I can see why. Trust me, I didn't like the show because of those things as well. But let's talk about the things I like. Now, I'm probably the only one who's going to say this, but I really like the animation in Record of Ragnarok. Now, before you start killing me, let me explain myself, okay? You know, Record of Ragnarok actually has some good animation, because there's other animes out there that has bad animations. Does anyone remember Berserk 2019? Anyone? No? Well, go watch that. And once you finish it, then watch Record of Ragnarok. You'll be like, wow, Tolos was right. Record of Ragnarok animation was a lot more better than Berserk 2019. Did Record of Ragnarok have the best animation? Of fucking course not. Record of Ragnarok's animation is shit compared to Ufotable animation of Kimetsu no Yaiba, Fate Zero, and other works. They're not as highly animated like Mappa when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen. Then they don't have the god talents of Wit Studio that did Vinland Saga. No, Record of Ragnarok was animated by a very small animation company that didn't really have a lot of budget, and that's what makes me mad. I'm not getting mad at the anime company for doing its job, because we don't know what's going on in the backgrounds. They are a small animation company, and they didn't really have a big budget like the big companies like Ufotable, Wit Studio, Studio Mappa, Kyoto's Animation, and Madhouse. They don't really have that big money budget to give us something incredible. So they try their best to give us a really good animation for the anime. And honestly, they did a good job at certain parts. Like, the characters look fucking badass. I was pleased. There's a thing I didn't like. Adam vs. Zeus, I love the fight. I loved it. Not gonna lie, when he was getting his ass beat by Zeus, and he said as a baby, crying out there, don't worry, Papa will protect you. Dude, not gonna lie, I almost cried right there, because Zeus is, not Zeus, Adam's a fucking man, dude. He's a beast. I mean, Jack the Ripper's my favorite, but Adam's still, like, a Chad. But anyways, at the end of Zeus, Adam vs. Zeus, they did, I really loved the fight until the ending, because it did a bunch of still pictures. I don't care what anyone says, I hate still pictures. You couldn't animate that one of the most coolest parts of the fight is the ending of Adam vs. Zeus, where they're really beating the shit out of each other. That was the best part. But you gave us still fucking pictures. Now, I don't know if they didn't have the money to give us that whole beating the shit out of each other. Maybe they didn't have enough time, or they just got lazy. We don't know. But it sucks they just give us still pictures. But hey, at least they give us better still pictures than fucking My Hero Academia did when it came to Vault Boy versus Overhaul, because that was horrible. And I agree that a lot of people hated the Adam vs. Zeus fights because it was still pictures, and I don't blame them. But unlike them, I loved the fight. It was a really entertaining fight to watch until the end. That had a bunch of still pictures. I really fucking hated that. And Thor versus Lu Bu, they did a little too much of the background story. They kind of extend that shit compared to the manga. But that's fine. I don't really care. I don't like. I'm not a person bitch and complains about background story or flashbacks. That's not me. The Satsuki Kajiro fight versus Messiah was actually really fucking good. I quite enjoyed that as well. And it was really it was really animated well. I quite was happy of the Satsuki Kajiro versus Poseidon fight. But I don't know why people complain about animation, because I thought the animation was good. I'm not saying it's the best or top tier. I say it was good compared to other shitty animes out there that's shitty animation. Like, for example, Berserk 2019, ladies and gentlemen, it was fucking shit. And other animes that had bad animations. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Its animation is not good. Okay, back in the day, it probably was, but nowadays, it did not age well. Seriously, watch the original Dragon Ball Z, and you're just like, wow, this did not age well. Because that's what I did. I rewatched it, I'm just like, well, this looks kind of shit. Don't get me wrong, I still love Dragon Ball Z. Now, let's talk about the voice actors of Record of Ragnarok. So, as a person who watched the Japanese version of Record of Ragnarok and the English version with my dad, first, me and my brother watched the original Japanese of Record of Ragnarok, and honestly, I am pleased with all the voice actors. I really love Adam's voice. Adam's voice for Record of Ragnarok is fucking perfect. When I read the manga, that's the voice I hear in my head when he talks. He's young. He's like a little cocky prick. That's a good voice for him. And Brunhilde, that's my second favorite voice. She did a wonderful fucking job with that character. I'm pleased with all the voice actors. Lu Bu, Thor, Satsuki Kajiro, Poseidon, Gol. I'm pleased with everything. Now, with the English, I was a little bit worried. And honestly, the English voice actors did an okay job as well. There was some characters just like, okay, nah, I didn't really like it. Zeus had a British accent in the English version, which I honestly don't mind, because actually he had a pretty good voice. At first I didn't like Adam's voice because he sounded a little too deep. Like, you know, I get it, he's supposed to be a man, so he's supposed to have that like really deep voice. Honestly, I didn't mind it. My opinion, the Japanese voice actors did a more better job than the English voice actors. Like 98% of the time they do. But honestly, I don't mind watching English as well, because those also, they did a pretty good job as well. Not better than the Japanese ones. The Japanese voice actors did a way more better job in English. But hey, English still did pretty good. And I asked my brother, he like, hey, what do you think of the anime? He said, it wasn't bad. And my dad really liked it as well. I'm glad those two liked it, because I like Record of Ragnarok is one of my favorite manga series of all time. I fucking love it. And I like the anime. So, the voice actors, they did a great job. The anime opening, I really liked the anime opening. I wish there was a full one. Eventually, we're gonna get one, because I really want the anime opening. But it felt like the animation felt like ED. It felt like an ending song. I'm not talking about the song itself, I'm talking about the animation during the opening. It was just a bunch of still pictures. That really pisses me off, because you could have made a really cool opening with that awesome song. But hey, I also give them credit. Every fight, they change the opening's animation. Like the first fight, you see Fubu versus 4. But the second fight, the opening changes to Adam versus Zeus. I thought that was really fucking cool. I really like that. And hopefully, if we get season 2, they do that shit again. And, like I said, the animation is good. The voice actors did a hell of a good job. The soundtrack. Let's talk about the soundtrack. Yoshiharu's fucking genius on the soundtrack is incredible. If you don't know Tanakashi Yoshiharu, he's the person that made the soundtrack for Naruto Shippuden and Fairy Tail. And you can clearly hear his Fairy Tail works in Record of Ragnarok. He did an incredible job. I fucking love the soundtrack. And hopefully someone drops the soundtrack for me so I can put it on my iPod and kill enemy gods on Smite while jamming to the Record of Ragnarok soundtrack. It is great. Now, I'm trying to think right now about. Like I said, I really like the anime, but do I say it's perfect? Fuck no, it's not. The animation could have been better at times. The opening animation could have been way better. And honestly, there's nothing to complain about the voice actors and the soundtrack, because those two fucking killed the show. I'm so happy that they had a great soundtrack and a great voice actor cast. I'm happy they did. Honestly, Record of Ragnarok had a better adaptation than High Rise Invasion. Don't get me wrong, I like High Rise Invasion's anime adaptation, but that's another video in the future if I want to talk about High Rise Invasion's anime adaptation. Now, let's talking about, I don't want be rude, but the people that didn't like the anime because it didn't really follow the manga. Honestly, it followed the manga. Yes, they skip parts, but to be honest, a lot of animes out there do skip parts, which pisses me off, because during 4 versus Lu Bu's fight, you meet 4 way more earlier when he shows into the arena. There was this demon that tried to make a move on Brunhilde. 4 shows on and fucking cuts the demon in half of his hammer Mjolnir. Lu Bu's death was a little bit more gorier in the manga. Well, I get it that Manga Fans didn't like the anime. Trust me, I'm one of those people that want to see a great adaptation, one of my favorite mangas. And honestly, I'm just happy of the results. And I'm not gonna be like one of those other people on YouTube, be like, don't watch the anime, don't watch it. And honestly, watch it. See if you like it, or see if you don't like it. You have your own opinion. Don't go out there and listen to people like me on YouTube that's telling you not to watch a fucking show. You have your own opinion, man. You go out there and do not be afraid, but hey, I like this anime. I like Record of Ragnarok. A lot of people is going to call you an idiot, but you know what? You're better than them. You know that you like a show that they don't. Honestly, makes you better than them. I like Record of Ragnarok. A person who loves the manga, I like the anime adaptation. You're not alone, my friends. But honestly, I'm not one of those people who say, don't watch it, watch it. watch anime and have your opinion, because it is my opinion. Record of Ragnarok, I like it, and I'm not afraid to announce that I like it because it's my opinion. And you gotta respect other people's opinions. If you don't respect other people's opinions, you're just a fucking asshole that don't deserve to have an opinion to start with. Okay? But then, after you're done watching the show, go on any manga websites and read Record of Ragnarok. Because, honestly, the manga is better. Yes, I'm one of those people that says the manga is better. And yes, the manga for Record of Ragnarok is better than the anime. It usually is. That doesn't mean the anime is bad in my opinion. I just prefer the manga overall. And, yeah, go read the manga. My friend, Too Strong, said he's actually gonna go read the manga after watching the anime because that's how much he really liked it. And speaking of the anime, not gonna lie, I really hated the cliffhanger of the anime. They stopped at the one fight I want to see the most. It's my most viewed video, Jack the Ripper versus Heracles. I wanted to see that fight, and Jack looks so fucking cool. And hopefully, if we get season 2, I hope that this anime company gets more money to make a better animation for season 2. Because I really want to see Jack the Ripper versus Heracles so bad and so well animated. I really do. And hopefully Jack sings London Bridge is Falling Down. That would be fucking cool. So hopefully the anime company gets more budget to make season 2 way better. Or season 2 Record of Ragnarok might get the Brotherhood treatment and go to a much better animation company with a bigger budget like WIT Studios, Kirio Animation, Studio Mappa, you know, those big studios. Or season 2 will just get animated by a different studio like they did with the 7 Deadly Sins adaptation. By the way, that's another anime that had bad animation. Season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins, you know what I'm talking about. Escanor vs. Meliodas. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Well, guys, in my honest opinion at the end, I love the anime. I quite enjoyed it. It was entertaining and it was fun. It did its job. Anyways, guys, that's why I'm gonna end the video today. Thank you so much for watching the video. It does make my day. Make sure you hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button so you can watch all the beautiful videos that I provide. Also, do not forget to hit that notification bell to watch the videos. You get a notification on your phone, tablet, computer, your dog, whatever. Say, hey, Tolos made a new video. Well, guys, that's it for me. And I'll see you nerds later.